In my previous video, I have explained you boiler 3-element drum level control from PNID. Now I am going to showing you how actual boiler drum level maintains in 3-element. So this is the complete setup for maintaining the boiler drum level. This is the 3 pressure transmitter for the calculation of drum pressure. These are the compensated drum level, density compensated. This is the raw density level transmitter. Total 5 transmitters are used for measurement. This is the single element controller. This is the 3-element level controller. This is the 3-element feed controller. This is the steam flow calculation. This is the feed flow calculation. And these are the 200% control valve for maintaining the boiler drum level control. And here single element, 3-element selection switch is provided. First of all, we will see how drum level is compensated. Here the average from this 3 particular pressure transmitter is done, and the average is going in particular calculation block for the density compensation. Now I will show you the density compensation formula. This is the HM is the compensated drum level. Delta P is differential pressure from transmitter. H is height of measurement, which is 800. Tapping difference between lower tapping and upper tapping. D is density at ambient temperature. DS is steam density. dW is water density, and DS is again steam density. Here pressure versus water density and steam density plot is given. Now we need to plot this particular lookup table in DCS. So at let's say 70 kg, at this particular 70 kg of pressure, the steam density must be at 70, it must be 0.74, and steam density must be 0.036. So here in logic you can see raw water density 0.74 and steam density 0.036. So as per this lookup table, we have already plotted the particular calculation in DCS. Now we will see how this particular calculation is done in DCS. So for calculation of this compensated drum level, the raw reading is converted in percentage. Here transmitter is giving output in terms of 0 to 100%, and we have converted that particular 0 to 100% into -800 to 0. This is the LRV from transmitter, and this is the URV. And right now we are getting the reading as -470. Okay, now in this particular auxiliary calculation block, Deka2.pv, this is the live drum level non-compensated from this formula, delta P, okay, plus H multiplied by dA minus ds. So here H is 800, as I have already said. dA is 0.994. This is the water density at ambient temperature. Next one is -2LY003 RS.PV. This is the tag for steam density. Okay, so delta P plus H multiplied by dA minus ds. We have obtained this calculation. Now dW minus ds is remaining. So in the next page, this is the raw water density tag up to this, and this is the steam water. RS is steam density and RW is water density. So here the difference between these two, dW and dW minus ds is calculating. Now our purpose is to accomplish this complete formula. So we have done this in 1 and this in second. So we need to divide this particular calculation by this calculation. So it is been done in this third expression, which is C1 divided by C2. So from here the output is getting as 419, and again we have converted this particular compensated raw drum level in the form of 0 to 100%. So compensated drum level is now we are getting is 52.3. So here we have already seen the compensation formula, detailed compensation formula. So these are the 5 compensated drum level. Here 51.96. This is the average. This particular value is average of this particular 3 level transmitter. Now if we want to, for accuracy purpose, if we want to add this particular to D and E level transmitter, then we need to add this particular selection. Here we need higher security, so we will change the lock. Now we can add this particular transmitter in calculation. So here you can see 51.05, 51.05. So this transmitter, these two readings will be same. And once we add this, okay, higher security again required. So transmitter selection is added. Now you can see these two value will not be same, since this transmitter is also adding its calculation. Now again we will select the next transmitter also. So this will provide the more precise drum level, compensated drum level. Now this drum level is act as process variable for this 3 element level controller, and here the program is controlling the set point since it is in cascade mode. We can change here. So once we change the 52 set point at here, this is the controller for 3 element drum level. So here you can see 52 is commanded. Now again we will do it as 53. At that time this is the 53. Operator can operate this particular controller in auto mode also. Now next one is 3 element feed water controller. Its process variable is obtained from feed water. These are the 2 feed water transmitter used to calculate the feed flow in drum. So this is the average value of obtained from this particular 2 transmitter, which is converted in the form of 0 to 100 for this particular feed water controller, 3 element feed water controller. So 65.91 is converted as 50.6. This is the process variable. Now another calculation will be a remote set point, which is obtained from the steam flow and drum water, 3 element drum water level transmitters controllers output. So we will see the steam flow first. So we are getting the raw DP as 72, and we are doing the pressure and temperature compensation here to obtain the correct steam flow. So raw steam flow is 72 TPH and compensated steam flow is 64 TPH. Now we will see the compensation formula for steam flow. This is the compensation formula for steam flow. Actual steam flow will be raw steam flow multiplied by square root of P1. P1 will be measured pressure signal in kg per cm square, plus 1 multiplied by T2, which is flow nozzle design temperature signal in degree Celsius plus 273 divided by P2. P2 will be flow nozzle design pressure signal in kg per cm square plus 1.0 multiplied by T1 plus T1 will be measured temperature signal in degree centigrade plus 273. Here you can see flow nozzle design temperature is 540, which is P2, T2, and flow nozzle design pressure is 99.63, which is P2. So we will see this particular implemented formula in DCS. So this is the particular here where this compensation is done. This is the raw steam flow, which is getting at 68.4%. okay, now the average as shown here 68. okay, now this particular 68.75, the two readings is taken. This is the 003D and this is the 003D and 3. This particular two tags are taken and here the average is made. Okay, this particular average is going in the calculation block. Now this is the auxiliary calculation block where this formula is implemented. Here on this P2 block pin the pressure is taken to PI 025. This is the live pressure, which is getting as 75 kg per cm square, and this is the live temperature 486. We are getting it as 486. And here in expression 1 we can see P2 plus 1.0 multiplied by 540 plus 273 P2. Here P1 is live pressure, so it has been connected at pin number 2. So P2, here P2. So live pressure plus 1 multiplied by 540 plus 273. Live pressure plus 1 multiplied by T2. T2 is 540 design temperature plus 273. Now next calculation, this calculation is done in next expression. So here 99.63, this is the nozzle design at this particular pressure plus 1.0 multiplied by this is the live temperature, which is connected at P3 block pin plus 273. T1 plus 273. Now we have obtained this particular calculation and this calculation in expression 1 and expression 2. So expression 3 is square root of C1 divided by C2. So we have obtained particular this calculation in expression number 3. Now it must be multiplied with raw steam flow. So it has been done in Q4. So P1 is raw steam flow multiplied by this C3. C3 will be compensated formula, this square root of this whole formula. So in this way we are obtaining the actual steam flow from live pressure, live temperature. Now this compensated steam flow is average at this point, and this average reading is used in the calculation of remote set point. This remote set point is made with summation of 3 element drum level, controller's output and average steam flow output minus this 50% of bias, and it will generate one remote set point for the controlling of boiler drum level controller, boiler drum level in through 3 element feed controller. Now according to changes in remote set point, the process value, which is feed water, will also vary, and accordingly the output also varies. Now this output will control the 200% capacity control valves. So this control valves is used to fill the feed water in HP drum. and this is the selection, standby selection. Are you sure? A standby means A is working, B is in standby. So if we press yes at that time, this control valve will go in active state and it will be in standby state. So in this way we are controlling the 3 element drum level in boiler. Thank you.